Remember the case of Alex Mayfield, a Nebraska man whose body was recovered in August of last year from a submerged car after he went missing for a week. Today, his family is demanding answers after a hired private detective found pieces of his body and other unsettling evidence in that car.
It was an alarming find because for months that car was in police custody during an investigation. 10/11 Chanel Taylor McCarthy sat down in an exclusive interview with Mayfield's sister and that private detective. She joins us now in the studio with more. Chanel Taylor?
Yeah, after the investigation by Nemaha County Sheriff's Office, deputies returned the car Alex's body was found in to his family. But that detective hired by Mayfield's family says the items found in his car, including Alex's hand, could not have been left behind if a proper investigation had been conducted. Alex's older sister, Amanda Powell, says she's livid.
I'm not sitting down and accepting these answers. This isn't right.
According to the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office and Alex Mayfield's family, he went missing on Wednesday, July 31st of 2024. A week later, on August 7th, his body was found inside his Jeep, submerged in the Missouri River. For months, the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office continued their investigation. Powell says with little to no updates on the case. By November 2024, the county revealed to the family that the cause of Mayfield's death was drowning. The manner, however, or how he drowned was undetermined. In emails exchanged with the sheriff's office and members of the Mayfield's family, the sheriff's office says they ruled out the possibility of homicide due to lack of evidence. They also said nothing in the investigation pointed to suicide. They described to the family that it may have been an accident. An autopsy revealed alcohol in Mayfield's system. Powell, however, says the family felt the facts weren't adding up.
Well, when they gave us the autopsy results, they asked if I wanted the Jeep back, and I said yes, because I wanted more eyes on it.
She hired a state-licensed private detective and founder of the missing person organization, Bring 'em Home.
What they were coming up with just wasn't adding up to me. There's too many other players in the game. Where he was found didn't make any sense. Why he went there didn't make any sense. So we just started digging in.
Rezebek says evidence came flooding out of Alex's car the moment he began his investigation.
When I went to open up the glove compartment, something that was very disappointing in regards to the search that I don't think they searched it at all, but water poured out. So I was the first one to open up that glove compartment.
Rezebek says he found a medicine bottle he believes contains drugs, as well as what he describes as a makeshift weapon, and a ring they say didn't belong to Mayfield. And perhaps the most shocking discovery of all, he found parts of Alex's hand clasped to the back of the driver's seat,
which didn't line up with the way they said they found him. They said they found him in the front seat with his butt on the steering wheel, laying over the front seat.
I don't know what it looked like from their side. From ours, it looked like they weren't taking it serious. I would call them and be treated like it was a bother.
I reached out to the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office about their investigation and the evidence found by the private detective, and here's what they had to say. We are willing to consider any additional information that we receive. Should we receive additional information from the family, private investigator, or our own investigation, we will consider it within the investigation. For that reason, it would be improper to go into details of the case at this time.
People love him and people cared about him, and we deserve answers too. I want him to be at peace.
Eric Rezebek says he reached out to the Nebraska State Patrol to look into the investigation, but the agency says its hands are tied until the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office gives them the green light. In the meantime, Alex Mayfield's family and the private detective say their next step is reaching out to the state's Attorney General. Craig